Hello everyone, welcome back to Chat with Ade. Today I went to visit Goat Chips Factory. I have known them for over 3 years now, or about 4 years or so. I think about 4 years. And I've been eating their snacks, their sweet snacks. I've been enjoying it. And I decided finally to go check out the factory where they're making those sweet, delicious finger snacks. And this is going to be an interview with the co-founders, Ayo and Yemi, a black business in the Toronto GTA community. And they're doing great things. And I would love you guys to follow them, support them, and patronize them. Okay, let them know that Ade sent you. Okay, here we go. Enjoy. And I just did a little tour around the factory. They're showing me where the machines were, the products, and how it works, how it functions. And of course I had a taste. I had a taste while I was there, and believe me, it was delicious. So for you to be able to grab yours, some African stores around you, check them out, or some other non-African grocery stores if they don't have them close by. Speak to the managers of the stores by you and let them know that they need to contact Goat Chips founders in order to have their products in their grocery stores. Thank you, enjoy. Don't forget to click the like button, click the bell button, and leave us a comment below and share. Thank you. Enjoy the interview. Bye. So, you guys, welcome back to Chat with Ade. Thank you. On Adebasi TV, I'm your host, as always, Ade Ladede. And we have these two handsome men, businessmen, professional men. You guys, their wives are lucky. But we're here to speak to these two young, mature men that have this business going on, and it's not just for them, but it's for the community. Because anything that we find ourselves doing in the community that is servicing the community is for each and every one of us. So we're going to be welcoming Mr. Yemi and Mr. Ayo. And you guys, hey, I'm going to be putting their handles. You need to follow them. You need to support, because that's what we do here, to support ourselves.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so as you guys can see my beautiful, colorful background, look at this, Goat Chips. And I'm sure those who follow me, those who are loyal to me, they know I love Goat Chips. They know. Where's that popcorn? Oh.
Yeah, they're fans.
That popcorn. You guys, that popcorn, go back to my page, you see that I was eating this popcorn and I posted it because it is sweet. And these are chips. Plantain Nigerian chips. In fact, everything is Nigerian flavor. And look at this new brand. Please give me that peanut butter. I mean peanuts. Peanuts, you guys.
Made in Canada.
Made in Canada.
Fresh.
And it tastes like someone just brought it for me from Nigeria.
Yes.
It will not disappoint you. You need to go and grab it. Believe me. Check your stores. If your stores don't have it, ask them why don't they have it? Because they might have the Goat Chips, they might have the popcorn, but if they don't have this one, tell them they are missing. They need to make sure they're speaking to them to get this into their stores.
It's called Exotic Peanuts.
Exotic Peanuts. Oh. Why I bite my tongue. So welcome guys.
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you.
And
thank you.
Yes, thank you for honoring the invite.
Thank you. Thank you.
And so we're going to be talking about this name, Goat Chips. First of all, how did you come up with it?
Over to you, sir.
So if all of us remember the first places where we tasted plantain chips in Nigeria, it was usually in Go Slow.
Go slow.
It was usually in Go Slow, you know.
Yes.
And so it's when you're in Go Slow and you're buying plantain chips, and you just want to buy it. And we just thought about it and said, wow, you can say Go Chips. And you know, and when we got to, so we had a brand in Nigeria called Go Chips.
Okay.
You know, which was like, you know, something that we did, you know, before we came here.
Okay.
And when we came here, then we saw the Go Train.
Oh, that's a good one.
Then
Wow.
we saw the Go Train. I said, why not? Let's continue with Go Chips.
Go Chips.
You know,
It works.
and Yemi has always emphasized that, you know, because we want to, you know, get people to think about, you know, our products with nostalgia, because we were serving the community.
Yes.
You know, first and foremost, you know, it's community focused.
Yes.
You know, and we just felt that, you know, let's keep the brand that we've had in Nigeria. Let's transition to Canada, and that's Go Chips. You know, and that's
Sort of a continuity.
Yeah. And then it works.
Yeah.
well,
Hey, it works.
what
Wow.
what can we do?
I guess it's meant to be. Let's put it like that.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's beautiful, beautiful. And what do you call it? How long have you guys been in? Because you've mentioned that you started it from Nigeria.
Yes.
So plus Nigeria, plus how long have you been in this business of Go Chips?
So the company itself is called Invex Foods Canada Corporation.
Okay.
And we're going into our 4th to 5th year. We're around that mark. Before then, it existed in Nigeria. At the time, before Ayo moved to Canada, he ran Go Chips in Nigeria. And when he came here, he decided that, let's run this thing. It looks like there's something to be done here with regards to our own ethnic food, Niger food, or Niger, Ghana, African, whatever it is you want to call it, Caribbean, you know,
South America.
you know. And at the time we got into the business, there wasn't enough representation of indigenous snack food manufacturers. And we thought, okay, sure, why not? Because when you look at our community, a lot of our products, manufactured products, are actually manufactured by non-Africans, non-Nigerians. So we're proud to say, humbly, and I say humbly, that we're one of the few people who are currently doing this in the community. People of color, Black people, Africans, or Afro-Caribbean people doing this currently. So back to your question, we have been doing this for about 4 or 5 years, representing the community.
Beautiful. Makes sense. Okay, so our next question would be, how long have you been in Canada?
Okay. Well, as a senior Canadian, I've been here for 8 years.
8 years.
I've been here for 5 years.
5 years. Wow. Even though 8 years, we do have a lot of Nigerians that have been here much longer, and still you are not able to come up with something like this. What would you say was the push, the motivation for you to be able to, be in a different space, different country, and be bold enough to say, okay, you know what, I'm going to do this?
That's a good question, and it's a tough question to ask, because it's tough to be in the space we're in when you live a 9 to 5 and run something and grow something continuously. It's 4 years ago when we started this. That was just on the cusp of Ayo moving to Canada, and Ayo said, look, I'm here now. This thing I did back home, it looks like I'm going to do this thing again. And that was around the time that I was also transitioning from a 9 to 5 and looking for an opportunity in the entrepreneurial space. I had owned businesses from back home in Nigeria, and look, it was always important to go in that line. So when Ayo came with the proposal, it was hard. When Ayo gave me the first set of chips to taste, it was hard not to resist jumping on that ship with him And that was how we co-founded this. It's tough being in your own business, but ultimately it pays at the end. And that's why we keep asking for support from our community. Yes. The loyal Adeba supporters, the Goat Chips fans, the people who are the moguls, and the community is growing.
Yes.
We Africans, Caribbean, there's more wealth coming into the community.
Yes.
And it's where we've gotten to today is in part to the support that we receive from the community. There's more work to be done. If people like us have quit our 9 to 5 and are focusing on this thing just to bring joy, to bring economic empowerment in the community, you know, it's a big deal, and it's something that is still a daily. I mean, let's hear from you.
Well, you know, so the question itself was,
well, you just came literally like a year and then jumped into this.
Well,
wait, hold on. If you did not have him to say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna ride along with you, do you think it would have been something you could have done by yourself?
So, you know, the entrepreneur is almost very stupid. You know, it's actually it's almost foolish because he has 50% of the facts on paper. You know, in an Excel, you know, that's just 50%.
Yes.
You know, the remaining 50% is a leap of faith. You know, that calls for perseverance, you know, long suffering, and boldness. You know, and when you understand that, you know, wealth itself must come from enterprise. You know, and you are looking at the wealth of the community. Because when we chose to come here, we didn't choose to, you know, we chose to come here and live here. You know, and once we came here, we know that we have to create wealth for our children, generations to come.
Yes.
You know, and you know, it's funny that one enterprise, you know, this business will encourage more businesses to grow, and it will allow children, you know, people, members of the community, to work in this place.
Yes,
And,
very
you know,
important.
pay their fees, you know, pay their school fees, pay their rents, you know, and so the enterprise will encourage communities to grow.
Yes.
And it's that boldness that comes from the entrepreneur that allows all of that to happen. So it's sometimes it's a like I want to please the world kind of feeling, but it makes you feel good at the end of the day when you pay your staff salaries on a Friday and you don't pay yourself.
Yes.
And then in the first couple of years,
you don't pay yourself, but you know, you just see things grow and you see the joy on people's faces when they have somewhere to go, when they can walk. You see the joy on people's faces when they have that popcorn that reminds them of Lagos.
That's silver bed popcorn.
That's kind of silver bed popcorn. You know, you see you enjoy it when people tell you how good your stuff tastes and how it makes them, give them that nostalgia. And you know, all of that, you know, it's just like the foolishness of the entrepreneur, but it is the joy that that we enjoy.
Okay, now this tallies to one of my other questions. How do you overcome that fear? Because a lot of people, they have ideas. A lot of people are, you know, they have passion that they want to do something outside of their 9 to 5 what they're already doing. But most times it's the fear of doing it that limits oneself from going into businesses, period. Because the risk that comes with it, you know, they're scared to fail. How do you overcome that?
So,
okay, you want to go? Yeah. So there are two ways to it, basically. You know, you need to find, first of all, know what you want to do. Then secondly, you need to create a support system around yourself. You know, and that's where you have spouses, you know, you have a spouse that can support you, or you have a partner that can support, you know, your dream. You know, because once you're not just, it's not just you, you have you can go faster.
Yes.
You know, once you have two, you can go faster. You know, and once you now have different levels of support systems in place, then you can go. Most of us have ideas, you know, and we keep it in our brains. We don't want to share because we think that we have the secret KFC
formula.
You know, we think we have a secret. Somebody will steal it. And you know, the more you share about your idea, you know, if you follow Pareto's optimization 90-10, you know, you think about it, you you write it down, you do it, you know, you read about it, you know. At the end of the day, it will become something.
Part of you.
Yeah, and you can do it repeatedly over and over again. That's one. Number two is there are so many ways of doing business that we thought we knew when we were growing up. And those ways don't work in these markets.
Well said.
You know, and you need to unlearn those things and learn a new way of doing business in the modern world. You know, in a society where there's a perfect market. So we actually went to school. You know, we went for we went for a new commerce entrepreneurial program run by Access Employment.
Oh.
You know, and we were there for like 6 weeks. Wow. You know, and we learned, you know, new ways of doing business, how to run your taxes, how to get free stuff, you know, free support, you know, and we are still learning, you know. We just finished a strategic session with one of our consultants right now. Just because you need to just keep learning.
Absolutely.
And once you put everything, you know, at the end of the day, the business is all about finance. And if we put everything in an Excel sheet, you know, it's going to tell you whether or not
you should continue or not.
You know, so your strategy will define that, and that's it. But you just need to keep doing it. You need to be bold. You need to be for partners. You need to be unlearn things that you knew before and learn new things of ways of doing stuff. And if you think it's worth it, then take the leap.
I think I said it all. There's not much to say regarding that question. You know, your dream will only remain a dream if you keep it there. You have to action it, and in actioning it, you just have to look at what's reasonable. That also works for you.
Well said. I hope that's motivated you guys. Now, my next question would be, okay, now we've overcome the fear and we said, okay, we want to go into this. Another issue a lot of people have is the capital. So how were you guys able to go about with the capital of being able to put this dream into reality?
It's funny you asked that question because I was speaking to someone yesterday about this same thing. And most people, I think a lot of people out there, a lot of us believe that capital is what I need to start an idea. I think capital is the last thing that comes in when you have an idea. An idea is the first thing. And then when you now sell your idea to the FFFs, the friends, the family, and the fools.
Oh,
then you can begin.
Again. The friends,
family, and fools. Then you can begin to, your idea can now become something. You don't need to have $10,000 in your pocket to start a business, really. Money is the last thing. The ability for you to show a proof of concept, which can move to a minimum viable product, is what you need. Everybody will invest in you once they see that you have something that is scalable. But start with the idea first.
You know, Yemi just said, just nailed it. You know, what are the factors of production? Elementary economics, land, capital,
labor,
and entrepreneurship.
yeah, absolutely.
You know, like if you remember that, you know, so capital is just one.
Yeah.
You know, but the entrepreneurship is what brings everything together.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, so you need to have that idea, and like Emi said, POC, scalable, you're in business.
You're in business.
Whew. You guys make it sound so easy.
It's not.
We're still, I said something earlier, and it's true. We are still learning. We're still learning, honestly. We're still learners.
So you don't wait till, because you never know it all.
You never know it all.
Things are always changing. So.
Yeah. And you know, and at the end, you know, don't be so scared of failure. You know, like, because you will fail. Products will fail.
Yeah.
But some will do well. You know, but you keep trying. You know, some products will not do well in some products will not do well in this market. If you go to Quebec and if you do exceed
absolutely,
absolutely. But you need to just understand that, you know, you just, as an entrepreneur, you cannot stop. You have
to keep going.
And keep going. And it's a day-to-day thing. You know, you wake up in the morning, you know, there's work going on, the problems will also come.
It never ends.
Once you come in in the morning, you be prepared that you're gonna have the problems.
Yeah.
Some machines will break down.
Yes.
Some staff will not come.
Yes.
But it never ends. And that's the nature of it.
And one of speakers that I do listen to, I listen to a lot of speakers. I tend not to remember everybody's names, but I believe the speaker was saying how if you want to be successful, you have to be ready to live an uncomfortable life.
Yeah.
So if you're comfortable, it's because you're not doing much out of or you're not living up to the capabilities that you can or you could. But so if you know you're uncomfortable, know that you're shifting things, you're doing things out of the norm. So I believe you're right. You have to be ready. You have to know it could happen, anything can happen, and just be okay with that.
Yeah.
Don't think everything is always going to be smooth every day. That's not, you're not going to grow much by that, right? Because you're just going to want to stay in your little comfort zone, and who grows in the comfort, you cannot grow.
You can't.
So well said, well said. So now, I knew definitely about the chips. So that was one of the first. And then the popcorn. Now I'm knowing about the peanuts. But for other people that you now know about the peanuts, what are the other products that we clearly have?
So we are developing a new line of products, that's we call the exotics. Maybe like it's still tropical, from back home.
Yes.
And it's we have kuli kuli in the sweet and spicy form.
Kuli.
Then we also have chin chin in 3 flavors.
Wow.
Yeah, we have the original flavor, the peanut flavor, and the coconut flavor.
I didn't know chin chin can come in different flavors.
Or it can come in different flavors and various shapes. So, and those will be in the some of this is in the stores currently. Most of it we'll be seeing more of that. And it's just an extension of our line. It's called Exotics, and it just pretty much looks like this.
It has a thing going on that is kind of Afrocentric.
Yes.
And the entire exotic lineup has that kind of theme going on.
Yes, and there are cashews too in 4 flavors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cashew is very good for your health, you guys. For those who don't want to react to peanut, cashews is a go-to, and it's good in iron.
And I must also point something out that a lot of people don't recognize about our products. Our products are actually vegan friendly. They are gluten free. There are no preservatives. They are 100% whole. So our products actually have those benefits.
Sweet.
And these are not California peanuts.
Yes, these are Nigerian nuts, epa.
These are Nigerian nuts roasted in Canada. So that
fresh.
they can be freshly served on your table. For the past 2 weeks, I've been drinking Gary every evening.
Yes.
Because it's sweet. Tasted and trusted, you guys. I'm going home with one.
Yes.
Not just for
I'm Bolly. This is Bolly compliant too.
And and the most important thing is we now have Google. And
oh please, what are you waiting for? Go and grab it. Oh,
and again, that also points to what we're trying to do as a business here. Ayo mentioned the word nostalgia earlier, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to create a nostalgic experience for people who have migrated here, not only Nigerians. We're reaching out to, across Africa, we all grew up with this product, Jiggy, and this cuts across all African countries, even Caribbean.
Yes.
We were at an expo yesterday, and the amount of Caribbean people that tasted this nuts and just thought this was like nuts from back home. This is part of it, and that's the value we're selling, to our customers out there.
And some people, just because of the packaging alone, they will purchase it.
Amen.
Amen.
They will purchase it just because if I go to stores, especially our normal Canadian stores that we used to go to, if I'm seeing different varieties of peanuts, I will see this packaging. I say, oh, this one is more African. This one is more black. This one I want to support my people.
It's because you're exotic, you're an exotic.
Well, who isn't? Any one of this skin color, I'm sorry, we are. It's just innate.
And this is something made for us.
Yes.
For us, not by us.
exotic, because we are exotic. Actually.
We are exotic beings, and no one can take that from us.
No one,
so
no
you're
one.
seeing this, you are purchasing. You're seeing this, and you are purchasing.
Amen, amen.
Oh, exotic. You guys, you need to. Anyway, you're going to see the pictures. If you see the way they design the exotics, it's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
And it reminds me of all this our Wakanda.
Yes.
Type of movie.
Wakanda forever.
Yes, so support. We gotta support our peeps. This is beautiful. Very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, so now next to the question on the list. Right now, we know you're in the GTA. So aside from the GTA, where else can we find your products?
So if you follow us on our Instagram at Go Chips Social, you will find in the bio, it has links to a lot of the stores where we are currently selling from. And they're listed according to regions, coast to coast to coast, and municipalities in Canada. So if you check on there, you'll be able to see, when over 100 stores, or close to over 100, and we're growing. And, you can find us there. We're everywhere, you can imagine.
And we also have distributorship in New York, and in Maryland, and in Chicago area also. And that's growing.
That's growing as well. It's important that we say that, because we know Deba herself has fans in the US. And it's important to note that we have big plans. And those hubs are growing in America, where by summer this year, we hope to have grown our hubs in America to about between 5 to 10 hubs, where our products can easily go be sold in the African stores there as well.
Maryland area, Chicago area, Ohio, California, we are coming. Texas, we are coming.
Wow.
And
that is so sweet.
New York, New Jersey, we are coming.
And we're also trying to, for states that are kind of remote, we're also looking for collaborations for deliveries and online. There's an online market coming as well, just to point that out, where people across North America can also access our products.
Okay.
And online, you'll definitely be able to, mix and match.
Yes.
2 popcorns, one chin, 2 peanuts. You get a box, and it makes sense. You have a box of
goodies.
You have a goodie box.
Yes. And of course, you guys were talking to me earlier how you can have your own branded snack, either for your child's birthday, for an anniversary, for a graduation, and you would like to do a giveaway. Customization. Yes, you can customize it. Hey, you guys.
So it's a white labeling product whereby this is the base, and then you want to see your child's name on this picture, celebrating a birthday. It's doable. Call us and we'll talk about it.
Call them. Don't call me. Call them. Please call them and let them know that from Adeba. Hey!
There's a free promo code. If you say Adeba123, you get a discount.
Hello guys, it's your girl Betty and welcome back to another episode of the Adeba Advert Splash Show. Today, we bring to you Bola Healthcare Services. Bola Healthcare Services has a wide range of specialized healthcare professionals with home care experience. They also provide assistance and company by keeping you involved and engaged by planning activities that enhances your well-being. They also help with our daily living activities such as bathing, toileting, feeding, mobility, dressing, and many more. Do you want to learn more? You can contact one of our care experts on this number that is being displayed on your screen, or you can log into our website at www.bolahealthcare.com.
You get a discount.
I say yes to that. I approve it.
I think we've been watching a lot of comedy shows.
Hey, so welcome back. Did you miss us? Oh, okay. So we're about to round up our interview. Don't forget, we need you guys to go on their platforms, which is Instagram at Go
Chips Social.
Gold Chip Social. Check them out. If you have any question, listen, they are very friendly. They don't bite. They will answer your questions. If you want to find how you can get this product into the store closer to you, nearest to you, how you can be part of like a distribution or anything. If you have a store of your own and you want it to be sold in your own store, just reach out and they will make it happen. Okay. All right. So the last couple of questions that we have, it's not much. What were you guys doing before you decided to go into this business? Because I know you're both professionals.
Yeah. Oh, let me.
Well, I've always been in the business line, and then I kind of pivoted to business analysis, IT. I did a bit of IT,
Okay.
and then we're back here. That's what I've done so far. I mean, I have over close to 20 years experience working in business and working in IT.
Okay. And then you did like a gradual transitioning into full-time business, or is this something that you're doing on the side?
Oh, well, at a point in time, it was full-time. Business was full-time. And then at a point in time, we did the IT thing and still doing it, really. And then it's business full-time. And so it's fluid, right?
Okay.
Well, Go Chips is full-time and Invex Foods is full-time. And, we're hustling it one bag of chips at a time.
Oh boy. And you, Mr. Ayo?
Yeah. So, for me, I had like 12 years experience working for government, and in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
Then I left government and I did some international development consulting. So I worked for the USAID, the DFID,
RFID.
I worked for the International Fund for Agricultural Development for some time. I did consulting for them. And so I also teach at Centennial College.
Oh.
Yeah, I teach food marketing
Wow.
at the College of Hospitality and Culinary Arts.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow. That's big deal. And then you just decide to leave it, or you felt that you wanted to do more?
So you see, with entrepreneurship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like Dangote makes sugar, pasta, and
Cement.
petrol.
Everything.
And petrol,
Yeah.
So right now that's a refinery, so you want to. It's all about giving, right? You have some knowledge, you want to give it back to society at some point. So, and that's all. So same way I have knowledge of frying dodo.
Mm-hmm.
Since I was 7 years old.
And they decided to commercialize it, making large scale bakery.
It's in the blood. Wow. That's sweet. That's sweet.
Yeah.
That's lovely. So you can be an expert in your profession and still have that faith that when you go into entrepreneurship, any business, you will sometimes fail, which you learn from your failures.
Yeah.
And you never know. It's a 50-50 thing.
Yeah, there are two things you learn from. You learn from doing, and you learn by failing. So you keep learning.
Yep.
But you need to give yourself a commitment to a lifelong of learning. Because that is the only way to be.
Yeah.
You're definitely what you know.
Like they always say, yeah, what you eat.
Well, look at me.
They say if you try, you don't succeed, you try again.
Again. Oh wow. Okay, our last question now will be: do you guys regret leaving your day job to go into business?
No. Sometimes you get frustrated. Sometimes it's overwhelming because it never stops. You're on vacation, you're thinking about the factory.
Yes.
Because you got bills to pay. Unlike that has a 9-to-5 job, but you need to look at your contribution to society. You are creating jobs, you are paying taxes, you are creating work for financial institutions, insurance, and you're trying to develop something that just might be a legacy. when you're not here anymore. So, like, well, that's what I so,
It's more than you, kind of thing.
I think for any enterprise to succeed, you have to have a long-term view. If you have a short-term view, this frustration that Ayo mentioned will consume you and you just throw in the towel. But if you have a long-term view, then you know that whatever it is you're going through is just for today. And in the future, when you consider the biggest businesses started in garages, even us, we started in a garage. Note that when you're writing. So when you start from a garage, you never see that you're going to become, when you look at the Jeff Bezos and the Microsofts of this world, they're all garage businesses. And today, these are billion-dollar entities. So you just have to have a long-term view.
And you don't allow fear to control you.
Yeah.
You know, when you look at your bills, look at rent, like, look at your rent, man, you're actually pay 4,000, 4,200 a month. That's about almost 50,000 a year. That some people look at it and say, that's all I earn.
Yes, I can't afford that. Where am I going to start from? You know?
You know, if you allow that to consume you, you will not be able to take one step.
Absolutely.
When you just look at the next guy, you know, that's Walmart. How did they start, you know?
Yeah.
You know, did they allow fear to consume them? You know, so you just need to look at those instances, those examples, and learn from them. And there's a lot of knowledge out there.
Yeah.
You know, how do you start a business? How disciplined should you be? You know, discipline is key. You know, like,
And honestly, a journey of 1,000 miles always starts with a footstep, right?
discipline is key.
Discipline.
So, any last words for our viewers, our followers, our consumers, and hopefully, maybe you guys will be mentors to anyone out there looking.
Okay. Viewers. Viewers. We're not there yet. A lot of people seem to think that when you see a bag of chips, popcorn, or whatever it is in any African store, then these guys are there. Boom. Go chips, they don't blow. It's not what you think. Perception is different from reality. This is what we require. We've gotten a lot of feedback from you guys regarding product improvement, which we keep applying. We keep spending money, updating our equipment, changing our processes, improving, constant improvement based on feedback, based on even our own future goals. But what we truly need is support. Support from the community, support from everybody. Let's keep eating good chips. I mean, we thank God that a lot of the people a lot of Nigerians and Afro-Caribbeans out there are successful people. And there is that budget. When you put that budget aside for your snacks, please remember Go Chips. Remember Go Popcorn. Remember Exotics brand. Remember us in your prayers. You know, we're here and we're here to serve you. We're here to keep putting them out there. Without your support, we're just going to fade away like those business guys that tried. They were there for 5 years and boom, they're no more. This is not a temporary thing for us. We want to keep doing this. We love doing this. I'm sure a lot of people don't read what we have on the back of our bags. We're made with love, and it's truly love. When you come into our facility and you see the way we massage your chips before he leaves this place, we romance it for you people.
Romance the peanut.
No innuendos, but really, we need that support, and we need that support to keep coming. Support Go Chips, support us, please. Thank you.
Yes, and you know, like, let me just say it all. You know, like, for you guys that want to, you know, do things, we're open. You know, we've helped so many brands develop their products in this office.
Wow.
You know, so because we've got the experience.
Yes.
You know, so we know at least 3 brands that have evolved from just sitting down in this office. Okay. You know, very, very big brands. You know, some of them we collaborate with, and we also have other brands too, like Agege Bread, that we look forward to.
Yes, and we look up to.
We look up to him, and we reach out to him for inspiration.
Yes, absolutely.
And advice. So let's grow as a community. Let's grow our institutions. Let's grow our businesses. Let's leave a legacy for our children that's going to live in this country. You know, because this is home.
Yes.
It's own for every one of us.
We have to keep that commerce in the community, keep that wealth.
Yes, we need to. It needs to go around before it goes out.
Yes.
And that's how we build.
Yes.
So if you guys know our channel, you know we are always in community improvement, community support, enlargement, making sure that we're growing ourselves, because every other communities grow themselves before they even take the funds out of the community. So we need to make sure that that fund is being circulated within ourselves before it goes out. That is how we gain power. It's not about what you say, it's about what you do. And what you do is not about what I'm doing by myself or what they're doing by themselves, but collectively what we're doing as a nation, as a people. That is how we have our stand, especially in a country called Canada. You have to work together. That is how they recognize you as a people, is because they see that you guys are making impact, positive impact in the society. So please, it takes a step is to do what? Purchase their products.
Go chips, go popcorn, go peanuts, go kuli kuli, go chin chin, go coconut chips, and keep going.
Let's just keep going. Let's don't stop. Go. Keep going, and don't just go into your house and just go by yourself. Do what? Tell your friends, tell your family members, and tell your community, because this is social media era. So while you're on your Instagram, on your Facebook, on your WhatsApp, on your Telegram, wherever you find yourself, please take a picture, tag them, not just for them to know that you, out of their usual spaces, got a product and you love it, but those in your circle also will be aware of this product.
Yeah, and you don't have to import peanuts from Lagos anymore.
You don't. You don't have to tell your friends.
All those 10 bottles you bring when people are coming from Nigeria, it's right here now.
Before you cover.
Believe me, you don't have to wait for someone to be coming from Nigeria. It is here. It's made here in Canada. Canada made. But Nigeria taste, it's the quality. Oh boy. Me, I am endorsing these peanuts. Believe me. Please go and purchase it when you see it. And if it's not in your store near you, send them a DM on their social handles and they will make sure they're able to do it.
And also ask the store owners, suggest to them that you want to see these products. That also helps.
Yes.
It also forces their hand to kind of say, okay, people want these products. Can we have them?
Yes. That is one of the best ways. Believe me, speak to your store owners and don't just limit to just the African stores or the Caribbean stores.
Absolutely.
Speak to all these our big Canadian brands. Tell them that, I come here, I buy, I come and do grocery here like once a week. I would love to see this type of product. Show them the Instagram page. Give them their handles. They will reach out to them. And, especially in the suburbs area where we don't have too much of our people. But we still have our people because, we're Nigerians, we're Africans, we go everywhere. We're not limited to a space. But when we do go to these other stores, Canadian stores, we would love to see our products. We would love to see our products. So don't say because, there isn't much of my people here. Of course, it's okay not to see our products there. No, but it's because of these owners of these businesses, they don't know about them. So you guys need to tell them, like, you guys, we have this product in our community where we are always buying it on the daily, on a weekly basis. So you guys should think of putting this product into your stores. And believe me, you yourself, when you see it maybe the next couple of weeks or months in the store, you'll be proud that you were part of that, making that come to existence. You'll be proud. So please, let's work together. It's a togetherness type of thing. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thanks. And thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Nice chatting. Nice interacting
don't
with everyone.
forget to Adeba what? 1, 2, 3 code. Get your discount. I didn't say it came out of their mouth. Get your discount, okay? No problem. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.
Bye.